good, man? You are now back RTTV, baby.
Gang.
And if it's your first time here, definitely won't be your last. Make sure you kill, murder, and smash that subscribe button, man. And welcome to RTTV 2.0, where we react to everything. And we are back with episode 3 of The Bear. Man, everybody is stepping up a level. Everybody is putting their best foot forward, man. The Bear is trying to turn some profit, man. We see that the beef is turning a profit. They're selling out by 115. They got a delivery service that they got for free. And Karmy's being very introspective this season. I feel like there's a lot going on internally for him, and in a good way. Because I feel like usually it's not in a good way.
Yeah, he implodes.
Yeah, he usually implodes. So I think he's doing a lot. He's letting people play their position. And he's being encouraging, I feel like, to everybody as well, for Tina, for Sid. So Sid still hasn't made that decision. She looked at the documents last episode. She saw Shapiro has an article out saying he's opening the business. She has to make a decision soon. What will she do? Head over to our Patreon right now to watch Full and Uncut and find out with us right now. What are you waiting for? Click the link in the bio. Head over to our Patreon right now. And without no further ado, let's get into it. Season 4, episode 3.
Coloring and how it's shot, the camera movement is like the beginning of a music video.
Mistakes.
Scallop's ready.
The one scallop, that's a whole dish.
It's a big scallop though, because scallops is usually smaller than that, bro.
I realize that.
I want a light like that.
You can get it. I have one.
Perfect.
Wow,
She's
no
like,
criticism.
So it's all right?
It's better than perfect.
And you know what that feeling is?
Put it up.
That's the feeling that the chef was speaking about in the last episode. Remember, he was like, that feeling of like bringing a dish out and like you get that recognition. And remember, she was like, I've never felt that. Like, I've never had that feeling. So I feel like that was this.
That ass.
Fucking Michelle and Stevie texted me. They're gonna come in, but then she's gotta leave early, I guess, cause...
I know, cause she's got rehearsal.
This girl gets on everything cause she's fucking talented.
And you're feeling so good that you're gonna come to the wedding, right?
I don't know about that.
You know, actually, no, Tip, I gotta, oh shit, I gotta take this.
Say, actually, no, I've not, no.
Actually, we were having a great conversation. Then you talking wedding. I'll talk to you later. It's weird.
No offense, I think a lot of kids around here are a bunch of fucking JOs, you know? I mean, I didn't grow up with JOs like that. JOs I grew up with didn't have any money.
Mama.
You know, we didn't get a fucking Ferrari when we turned 6. Anyway, buddy, I'm real proud that you were not a JO.
Oh, she's doing an open house for the place
happy
being
that
sold.
you, my son, not a fucking JO, not by a long shot. You deserve normal. That's what you deserve. You don't deserve fucking disruptive, especially if the motherfucker who disrupted it was your own fucking dad. You come outside, you can kick me in the fucking nuts. Right in the fucking dick. Please come out here and kick me in the nuts. I'm begging you.
I want to create opportunity.
Then that's exactly what we're gonna do. And just a little bit about me so you don't think I'm some kind of a fly-by-night crackpot.
I wasn't thinking that.
Good, because I have consulted for everything from Fortune 500 companies to strip mall laundromats. Jesus, you don't fuck around, do you?
Not since Kuwait.
Not since Kuwait.
Marcus!
Wait, that Marcus?
That Marcus.
You know, make the strawberries pop. Should I run it?
Perfect shit. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah. Black man.
Whoa.
Hello.
That don't even look like it tastes like anything. It looks like it's decoration.
Right.
These are the sales that you did in the first month of operation?
Well, technically, it's not the first month, though. We reopened. We were called the Original Beef, and now we are...
The Bear, yeah, no, I know. The sandwich is excellent.
Wow, look at that. In the back end, my boy's getting some consultation for the restaurant, bro.
It's about to be the season about the dads, yo, because we got a little bit about Karmy and Mikey's dad, and now we're learning about that Marcus's dad.
What's up, boys?
3/4 full tonight.
VIPs?
Yeah, family from Los Angeles. The parents are social workers.
And their daughter's been cancer-free for about 6 months now.
They got a gift certificate for the night, so they're super excited. They emailed this morning asking if we could serve the Italian beef at night.
What did you say?
We do not, but there are often surprises.
We're on it.
You know what we can afford? Savings power washer, 10-pound bag of sand, and a 45-degree angle nozzle. Thank you, fucking DeVry.
They're gonna make it snow in the restaurant, bro?
He wanted to create something new, and he asked me to make it something old. Same kitchen.
Right? I was like, I don't know how that works.
Together.
Okay. I'm recalculating.
You know what's interesting? I would think that's like proprietary information. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I like to be giving it to this dude, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But I think it's gonna work to their favor.
No, for sure. I agree. But I just think that's like, yeah, bro, you're going with proprietary information. Our losses are
Be like, yo, why don't you
Just calling the chicken.
Yeah, it seems like that's what they're gonna do, try to maximize on that because only 2 hours a day they selling this, bro. They gotta maximize on that more.
Good? Yeah. Try that again.
My dad left me a weird voicemail.
Weird how?
Weird like he wants to hang out.
What do I work? Getting ahead on work, you feel good?
Try.
Yeah? Can I do something? Help? What do you need, like extra prep time or what?
Different kind of help.
Well, what kind of help?
Need firepower.
Like
Firepower.
help.
Okay, heard.
Would you get this feeling like you don't want to go home?
You don't want to be alone?
Exactly.
Yeah. Listen, there's probably one really true thing about restaurants.
What's that?
You are never alone. I'll see you in there, okay? You want this?
I love how they kept the authentic with the train sound in the background because they could have just reshot it with that sound. I was like, nah, you know, we want this to really feel like Chicago, yo. Seems like she's doing better though.
What's the facts?
Last we seen her, I feel like she was going to therapy, right?
Yeah.
Gotta bring back down.
Believe it or not, this is looking pretty good.
Walking for Scallop, chef.
Yeah.
Thank you. Marcus, still waiting on 10, chef.
10 seconds, chef. Surprise on 15 walking. Behind.
Give me that. Nope. Give it to Karma. Do not focus. Give it to me. Karma, this
Don't
is
drop it.
Trust me. Give it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Jew, please.
That's focus for the kid. Maybe cut it for the kid.
Makes sense.
Ooh, presentation is everything.
Thank you, chef. Thank you. Behind.
My boy was like, yo, that's how we would serve it at the beef. Wait a minute. Let me get this right.
All right, friends and fam, look alive.
Manja, baby! All right.
Sir, I apologize. I did not think it was going to be that loud.
Do not apologize. Scallop was extraordinary.
Oh, the scallop. That's what Sid did.
Extraordinary.
Yeah.
Tasted even better in this room. Just an excellent vibe.
That might be the guy.
Thank you.
That could be.
That's one of the guys. He was on the board.
Your wish is my command.
Because I feel like the fact that he saw him do something like that for somebody else, it was more important for somebody else than it was for him.
And on top of that too, they about to give him another. They about to make the beef sandwich for him. Because I think he recognized, yo, it's him. So let's make him that sandwich.
Actually, right now, I'd like to invite you all outside for the final course of our evening. Yeah?
Oh, that's what they was preparing. Alright, that makes sense that they're not gonna do that in the restaurant, bro.
Right, because that is not sanitary. Bro, how heated would you be if you was at dinner and they just, yeah, I'd be like, bro,
hit my food.
Yeah, like y'all have to figure that out on your own.
We just truly hope you'll remember your night at the Bear.
They didn't even see it yet. He's already clapped.
Now this is an experience.
How's the man?
Without it being cold. You get
snow without the cold is just beautiful.
Yo. So
this is passion with food.
小孩是画画，这不知道。
See, it is him, yup.
How are you?
Good, you?
Yeah, that was his. She came with her parents and what looked like
She was side Bill's next to her, and a girl came in.
Oh nah, they were on the other side. Trust me, those were her parents.
Someone's got lost in there.
PTSD.
That's gonna make him hit up Claire.
Possible. No. They ran, bro. Ran to Claire's crew. Claire Bear. Hopefully don't knock and some random guy named Jeffrey opens the door.
Yeah, yo, that would be the worst.
Oh.
Ah, dang.
Karm? Ted?
What the hell are you doing here?
That's
What the fuck are you doing here? What the fuck are you doing? Ted, what the fuck are you doing here? What the fuck are you wearing?
I'm wearing a fucking robe.
What are you doing in here?
I'm hanging out with Kelly.
That's great.
Yeah.
Which one?
Like motocrossed.
That's beautiful. Is Claire here?
Claire?
Yeah.
No.
You lying to me right now?
What?
Yeah, why
I
you?
feel like
You're
you're
lying.
lying.
Yeah, I feel like it.
Where's she at?
Claire's not here.
Where is she?
Claire?
Yeah,
I told
Claire.
you she's not here at the moment.
Yeah, but where is she?
I'm telling you, she's not
Hey,
here.
Kelly. There she is.
Yo, y'all big heads, bro.
We're adults.
Catnap up there. Okay. Yeah. Kelly made me lie.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, why you acting like this?
Wow, she look crazy.
Yeah, she does look crazy.
Excuse me.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Damn.
I wanted to talk to you for a minute.
Now?
He just ran up in her crib.
I've had a really long day.
Okay.
Don't take no for an answer. You ran all the way over here, bro. Turn around.
Just get off whatever you gotta say at least.
Every now and then I get a little bit lonely.
Just like 2 minutes. Fast.
I'm just gonna go get something. I'll be right back.
You think she put a French Montana, or you think she actually coming back? I actually double parked.
Nah, she's coming back. It's gonna be something that probably he gave her or something.
He thought his boy was cracking.
Yeah, he did.
He was a yo. He
What the
was
hell
like
you doing
swinging
here?
on him, bro.
In a robe.
In a robe?
Yeah, she really took her time.
Sometimes you gotta.
Karmi, this was really hard for me. I'm not gonna like sit here and help you try to do the right thing.
I said what I said because it was easy to say. And the way I feel around you was really hard.
Jesus Karmi.
I wasn't even saying that to you, you know? I don't even know if that was real.
Why was the way you felt around me hard?
It made me feel like it made me feel like I was on fire.
That's awful.
No, it was the best.
What are you saying? If I make you feel like shit, then you should get the fuck away from me.
No. I love you. I didn't know what to do with that feeling. And I tried to just shut up everything that was in my head. I tried to shut it up and I couldn't do that.
I felt like I saw like glimpses of you. But I wanted to see all of you. And you would like pull back and I was unsure how to act. By just being around you. Like I never thought you would just shut me out.
You didn't push anything.
Like I want to be honest,
That's not
even
what
if
it
it
is.
hurts.
That's not
even
what it is.
I've
I
known
understand
you
that.
forever.
I know.
Who fucking
I know.
This is their life, like.
I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I told you. I didn't fucking know. I couldn't fucking do it. I couldn't fucking do it. No, I couldn't.
Just do it.
I'm sorry.
Kyrie really did just run away, though.
He did.
That's why she's like, bro, you really just ran away.
But
You
bro
can't
never
do
thought
that.
he deserved happiness.
He didn't even know how to really take in
Happiness.
and being in love with somebody.
Yeah. Y'all back.
Now that's you, Rob.
That was easy.
A month later.
Now that what you call easy.
I hope you find some quiet, whatever that is for you.
Yeah, at least you had that communication.
Nah, bro, she fell for you, bro. She just started playing gangster now. Don't worry, you good player. I see you. Yo, a couple months, though, you know, word this woman when you want and get her back like that. You good player. She coming back, don't worry.
Bro, I've seen this before, trust me.
I watched this movie.
Give it time, brother.
Yo, Pete. Yep. Shut up. Yeah, I need you to change something in the agreement.
Like what?
Oh, damn. I feel like, is he giving her more control in the agreement?
It seems
because
like
his
right?
sister, yeah, because his sister was like, if you don't love it, it's okay.
Yeah.
And maybe in this situation, you realize I love Claire, and for me, this to work. But damn. Yo, I won't lie. That is, huh?
My father just really enjoyed that episode.
No, it was a great episode. Their relationship is very complicated and confusing to me, like, because I've never had a relationship in that way. But you can tell that she, for whatever reason, because of their relationship since like youth, she fully understands Karm and his like, yeah, cause like, bro, I don't think there's no relationship that should happen, bro. If a girl ghosted me for 5 months and came to my door, just know somebody opening that door with their robe on. And it's for me. It's like, ain't no way. Like, what? Like, I can't even, like, fathom saving myself or, like...
Damn.
I'm not gonna lie, I've seen that.
Nah, if you do that to me, I couldn't.
I've done that before the past, so I'm not gonna hold you.
For real?
I've done that, like, 4 times. Like, ghost a person for, like... Granted, I'm not gonna hold you, though. It wasn't to their capacity. Because with them, they was mad serious and stuff like that. Then he goes to them and stuff like that. But
and spazzed on her first.
Yeah.
And then goes to her.
Yeah.
And then not only that, you came back to cuff?
Huh?
I'm back. Come on, man. You can't spin the block. That's different from that.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't really remember the last season then, because what I remember is he was spazzing to someone else, and she happened to walk in, and when she heard she
that's
left,
what happened.
he didn't run away. She ran away. That's why I'm confused.
Yeah, she was upset against that. He never hit her back up.
Yeah, but he didn't run away. She ran away.
She ran away, 100%.
Yeah, that's what I was like, and she heard him when he wasn't even talking to her. She just came to the back when she was supposed to.
Yeah.
I think that where he did mess up was...
No, he messed up.
He definitely messed up. Not in just saying what he said, but also in the fact that you really didn't follow up and say, yo, let's, and then have this conversation earlier. Because this is a conversation that you have to have early on.
She would never have acted like that if he would have got that conversation earlier,
I think that
but remember,
I think she showed it. I think she's
when he came out the thing, he did, and she was like, "I'm good." She don't want to talk.
But in that moment, no, don't talk.
Yeah. But who wants to talk in that moment?
Chalk it up to the game in that moment.
Dan, if you overheard me when you wasn't supposed to, hold up, let's have a convo now.
Nah, because
and the issue she was outside the thing.
But here's the thing. Here's the whole thing.
She
was already gone.
She did.
Yeah. My whole thing too with that is like sometimes in the moment, like people just can't talk, and like for certain people, I understand you might want to talk, but for some people, you just gotta let them rock. You know what I'm saying? And let the dust settle a little bit. Like I think that like
dust even 5 months then.
No. I think that the reason why it took so long for him was just because of the chaos that was going on around him too, where it was to a point where I feel like there was a couple times last season where he looked at his phone and looked at her number, and he just didn't act on it, right? And I think he was just scared. Granted, I'm not giving him an excuse. I think you should do that immediately. But with everything that was going on in his brain with and how he was processing everything, it was difficult for him. You know what I'm saying?
And with Cicero, Cicero told him like, "Yo, you being in love." Is not a good thing when it comes to trying to like manage his restaurant and stuff like that. So that's another thing that was on his mind of like, am I able to be
let's just use,
in love and handle the restaurant?
Let's just use the same formula y'all said. The same way when he wanted to talk to her right away, she wasn't ready. Then he wasn't ready to talk either. He needed to take his time and gather himself together. So the same way she couldn't talk then, you couldn't talk either.
But I made a mistake.
But the ball is in his court.
We both made a mistake because you wasn't supposed to even hear it. I could have these combos, I could have these thoughts, and not like I wasn't trying to say to you.
But now the cat's out the bag.
I'm just saying we both did.
That's like if I'm talking to Pat and I'm spazzing about, you know what I'm saying?
But I can. There's people that be like, you know how much people that get married that would be like to their boys like, yo, I'm nervous, I don't know, and then they still get married, but they had the nervousness.
No, that's different compared to what he said.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I guess you.
But you're forgetting something too complex. He was stuck in a freezer.
No, I agree with that. I understand. For sure.
So why even take anything? That's my point.
I understand that, but at the same time too, like I can understand like when you're stuck in a freezer, you're clearly going crazy, right? Because he was, but then it's just like. He's over there venting these feelings, thinking that he's talking to somebody else because she walked in and didn't even realize that anybody else was in there with him because she walked in there and there was nobody there, right? He's processing all of these things and he's pretty much saying it as like this is his truth. She hears that, of course she's gonna get emotional. That's why I can't put that fault. But also too, I think that another reason why it's like. The reason why I can't really give him the benefit of the doubt of because he needed his time was because at that point the ball was in his court because he was the one who said what he said. So my thing is like, from her standpoint, it's like, well, I want to hear from you. I'm not going to go after you to like beg you to elaborate on what you said. It's on him to start the discussion, in which he did now. Granted, it took him months later, but like the ball is in his court.
I can say we can't say that probably took him that long to have that convo. He probably had to get himself together. Like everyone's different. I can't be like
that is,
and that's why I'm like I give him the leeway because we literally clearly see he mentally isn't all the way there all the time. And the same argument I had at the same time there is like, yo, she heard something when none of us have been locked in a freezer. You're going to go hallucinate. A lot of stuff is going to happen. She was hearing stuff from a hallucinating man. That's why he even said it there in this episode. I didn't even know what I was saying because he was literally out of his mind in that moment when you heard. She heard him. If I heard my girl after 9 to 10 hours being stuck in a freezer, whatever she says, I'm going to give her the leeway. Like, yo, if she said anything like that, I'm going to give her the leeway. Bro, she was clearly going crazy. There's people that do edible and they just out of nowhere just start thinking everything. Oh my God, my life. I know I have that. So being in a freezer, I could definitely see hallucination. Like we have to give him that leeway. I'm like, yo, he was literally stuck in a freezer. Let me stick Evan in the freezer for 9 hours, and Evan not know when he's gonna come out, and you see what Evan might be saying in 9 hours.
And that is fair. And that is fair. But at the same, you're right about that. You're right about that, right? I think he might have needed his time, but even in that same, because you're saying you wouldn't do that, and I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But like, at the end of the day, the one thing that we can't do is we can't control how people react to us because we're not all the same and we don't all think the same. In that moment, I could say I might not do that in that situation, but I can, especially because of what she explained on how she felt on her side prior to him even saying that, about how she felt that she was pushing him away. And then he finally says that, right? She's already in her head about this situation. She finally hears that she's gonna react like that. You know what I'm saying? Right? With all of those things going apart. So I might not do that in that situation. You might not do that in that situation, but I can say, at least for me, I can understand why she felt the way that she felt.
I mean, he apologized.
Especially because of what she explained to him when they just had this discussion.
I think I brought in this whole scenario because he literally came back months later. She literally had a convo, listen to him. She clearly...
But he also apologized in that same instant because of the fact that he took months.
5 months later.
I think the time is the problem. I think what you're saying, I actually think that she, in a way, could understand it. Like, I don't think that she's happy about what she heard. I don't think none of that. Yeah, but to your point where you're like, yo, I think that this dude may have said something. It's just about the time, though. Like, Rob, if I violate my girl, son, I'm talking to her right now about, yo, my fault for violating you.
Yeah, he did.
It can't take 5 months, bro.
Yeah, he did. You didn't hear what I literally said right after the thing, and they literally said she needed her time. He did. Right after he got off the thing, he tried to have that convo with her because she wasn't trying to talk.
I feel you.
Jerry came and said, yo, she needed her time, and I'm saying, everyone is different. He probably, after that whole thing and she didn't want to talk to him, he probably needed to get his thoughts together and he probably needed his time too. The same leeway we giving her, you can give to him. And everyone takes time differently.
And one thing that we can admit is that she understands Carmi more than any of us do, because I think even in this conversation, like, one thing that we know as viewers about Karmi, and I think she knows well more than we do, the viewer, is his family dynamic is effed. Like, most people that he deals with on a day-to-day basis don't process emotions the way people process emotions. So I think she gives him that leeway, and that's why you get that conversation 5 months later.
That's what I'm saying.
Because most girls,
it's
not having that conversation 5 months later, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I literally said he came up 5 months, and she would show up, and she actually having a convo with you. That's what I'm trying to say. He was out of his mind when he was saying stuff. She couldn't clearly be as bad. When he felt like pulling up, they had the convo, which was fine. I'm saying, like Evan said, which I'm saying, a lot of girls would not do that. A lot of girls, if they felt the way like that, y'all say she
5 months.
She wouldn't even speak to him. And that's what I'm trying to say is like, yo, he was out of his mind, and she just waiting for him to come talk to her. And 5 months later, he still was him. That's why I say, yo, he came up. That's all that happened. That's the only pushback you got. She actually came up, didn't disrespect you. That's what I'm trying to say. Because he was out of his mind in that moment. She was just waiting for him to come speak to her.
I think he's been out of his mind.
Now I thought you were trying to say that 5 months isn't a long time to become. All right, cool.
I literally said.
I was like, yo, what?
I don't think my reaction in that moment was literally like he came up. Meaning clearly, yo, you didn't see where I was acting. I was like, yo, she's on it. I was literally saying like, yo, 5 months.
I was like, yo, point bugged out. 5 months, bro. They came back.
But my whole point going back to, I think she understands what he was saying in the thing. Like he was clearly out of his mind. That's why, because that makes no sense how she would just let him just pull up. Like she knows he's crazy, and she knows, yo, you also was in a locker. And
I know that.
She's still mad.
She just wanted the explanation that she got today, then, because I do think that she understood.
Still got that. He still got that, bro. If y'all don't think from that convo,
he still got that.
I think he can get that.
Okay, how she ended the convo talking about going. She needed to go upstairs.
She waited 5 months. Evan literally said I wouldn't even wait 5 months. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
5 months after violating like that.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. She had to clearly be like, yo.
Bro, I'll tell you right now, bro.
But then why he never come talk to me?
My girl's calling me week 2, like, so, like, what? Like, what are we doing, son? Like, what, are we really doing this? Like, cause I'll tell you, like, cause that's how most people would be. Bro, after, like, if I don't talk to the person I talk to every day, at a certain point, it's gonna be like, I get it, we mad. What is we doing though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there has to be a back door. Like, where's the opposite side of this argument? How are we getting there? So I think that, like, most people are like that, but we both said,
I think all relationships are different. I can't even say all people. I just think every relationship dynamic is different. That's their dynamic.
For sure.
That they
because clearly their dynamic is that.
It works for them. That's why I'm like, but I don't know if there's probably a lot of couples out there like that.
Yo, if you like it, I love it.
That's what I'm like. So I really don't know. I just think there's all kind of couples. I think they could be a lot like yours and a lot like theirs too.
Yeah, for sure. That's true.
I feel you. There's so many different people in the world. But also one thing that we had a great conversation about this, but before we get out of here, yo, the Bear made great strides in this episode.
For sure.
It seems like we're gonna get a good review. This gentleman's seen Richie and the entire team go crazy to create this experience.
Mm-hmm.
Not just like a culinary experience, but like a core life memory for this person who came to visit Chicago and came to visit the Bear. They got the beef, they got the snow.
They're getting the star.
Where else can you get that type of service, man?
Yep.
Only at the Bear, man. And only on our Patreon. So make sure you head up to our Patreon right now, man. Lock in with us for the rest of this season, man. These first 3 episodes, I'm very much enjoying this season.
Yeah, that's great so far.
It's really good so far, man. So I can't wait to see what happens. It seems like Karmi is making an important decision right now. I do think that conversation with his sister was like, yo, if you don't love it no more, it's okay.
Yep.
Like, and I think that he loves Claire, and he's gonna make some sacrifices to make sure that happens. So let's lock in, man. We got 7 more episodes, man. So it's gonna be a great season. Lock in with us, it's Buddy C.
Patrick, I'll tell you.
It's a maniac.
Shout out to my homie. Ross City IT.
And that centers it at the round table.